Hey you all, I have come online as promised to show you a special mudra to connect with Shiv and Shakti. This is Rima Desai from the Guiding Star. It's a very simple but a very powerful mudra, and here we are dealing with the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra at the very center of our chest, which is also called as the Untitled Chapter. And the reason why we can connect to Shiv and Shakti over here is because this is the energy center, or the opening, you can say, for the physical body with the subtle body and then with the outside world. Which means the subtle body is basically a mind or emotions, which it's a body that we cannot see, touch, but we can feel. And you can think of it as an extra layer around us. Like we have so many layers of bodies. Like the physical body, one of them is our emotional body. And Shiv and Shakti are, well, you can say that in all the chakras, Shiv and Shakti are present because of their different forms that they can manifest in, and they're present in the universe. For example, the Kali form of Durga is the root chakra, it rules the root chakra. And in all of the chakras, you can find the Kundalini energy of Shiv and Shakti. But they meet over here in a more concrete form in the heart chakra. And this is the chakra where it regulates the inflow of energy from the outside to the inside. So from the outside down to the rest of the physical body. And then from the physical body going up to the subtle body and outer consciousness, higher consciousness, basically is what I mean. So that's why this chakra is symbolized by two triangles, one that's pointing downwards and one that pointing upwards. So it's the meeting point of our physical body with the larger consciousness, in other words. Okay, and this is one of the short glimpse that I'm giving you from my chakra. I've been teaching for 4 weeks now. I am doing a series of 7 chakra sessions, and this is just one of the snippets. We hold a 1-hour session per chakra, learning that chakra in detail. And in that we're doing yogasanas, we're doing mudras, we're understanding the blocks to the chakra. So this is just a quick snippet for you about the heart chakra and connecting to Shiv and Shakti, and I'm going to show you what that mudra is. A mudra is nothing but a simple hand gesture with an intention behind it. So for this, you're going to sit in cross-legged pose. I'm not able to do that because I have a foot injury right now that I'm recovering from. But you can sit in any meditative pose where you want to have your back as straight as possible. Your legs can be crossed. You can be in Vajrasana. You can be sitting on a chair if you have restrictions, with your feet at a 90-degree angle. So your feet touching the floor. And then remember that we're working with the heart chakra. So you're always going to have your hands in the center, in front of the center of your chest, okay? And the mudra is called Lotus Mudra. For this, we're going to close, and again, I can never, somehow from my phone, I can never see how many people are online, and it'll show me 1 or 2 people, so thank you for those who are watching. But once I log off, it'll show me so many people had watched the live video, so thank you for everybody who was watching. So for this, we're going to first we're going to open up our heart chakra. The heart chakra is, besides everything else that I told you, in terms of Shiv Shakti and connection to the subtle body and the outer world and higher consciousness and the physical body and all of that regulation. It regulates a lot of things for us. So it's primarily related to the mental, the emotional body, not the mental, which means our feelings, our emotions. And as humans, there is a lot for us that we experience and process with emotions in play, right? The memories that we have emotions attached to them. The reason why in astrology also, thank you for the likes, I appreciate it. In astrology also that we have so important because moon is mind, it's the emotional body. The experiences that we store in our emotional body, we carry them forward through lives. We don't take our physical body with us, but we take our mental body, Even more than that, we take our emotional body experiences, and that's why a lot of release has to be done through when we do life coaching, hypnotherapy, past life regression. We're dealing a lot with this emotional body. So opening up your hearts, your forgiveness centers, everything that's blocking us from being unconditionally accepting of ourselves and others, and non-judgmental, and etc. Right? So in this mudra, we're going to be activating that. Know that that itself is not enough, right? To just bring transformative changes, but it can be one of the key ways that you can start connecting to the beautiful energy of Shiv and Shakti, because they're masters of the mind and emotions and how to control that and control our senses and go beyond that in terms of not be wound up in the material world, but be more connected to our inner spiritual consciousness. Okay, so we're going to pretend at the beginning that we're a closed lotus. So the closed lotus is you're going to touch both your hands, fingertips to each other, only the fingertips, even the thumb, and then the base of your palm are going to be touching each other. So this is like the lotus, right? But now you're going to close them all and keep them in front of your heart chakra. And we're going to say a meditative prayer also, affirmations with this, okay? But you need to watch me first. So you need to watch it and then do it. And then when you open it, do not rush into it. You have to do it right. So here are the instructions first. Now we're going to open this lotus, but we're going to keep the tips of our pinky and our thumb together and open up rest of the other fingers. And now when I open it up, I'm going to stretch it out. I'm going to stretch my hand and my wrist out as much as I can, like an open lotus. You see that? And you see that over here my pinky is straight. It's not bending. You want to keep it straight. So is my thumb. They're not bending. They're straight. And all of these fingers are straight. And it takes a stretch. It's not that easy to hold that pose when you do it. And you're going to hold that open. It's a closed heart, closed emotions, being judgmental, keeping hurt, not forgiving, all of that, grief, sorrow. That's all of the closed lotus. Now, the reason why we're referring to the lotus again is the lotus that rises from the pond and it stays so stable on the surface of the water. Water is emotions, keeping our mind stable, our emotions stable, right? So that's what we're looking at, stable emotional body. And you're opening up the lotus, and now I'm going to close my eyes, and you can repeat after me, either aloud or in your mind, doesn't matter. You're going to say that I am open to everything that comes my way. I am open to everything that comes my way. I am open to healing myself. I choose to heal myself. I choose to invite happiness in my life. I choose to let go. I choose to forgive. Now you can use the words choose to, I am open to, whatever resonates with you. And then you can say this little prayer that may I be happy, may I heal, may I be at ease. Whatever affirmations you'd like to give yourself. You always start with yourself, right? We cannot heal or help or support others if we have not done it for ourselves. So everything that you need to say, let's say that there's a lot of judgment that you have towards yourself. You feel bad about things you've done or guilty, etc. You can say, I forgive myself for the mistakes I have done. I accept myself unconditionally. I love myself despite my mistakes because I am more than my mistakes. Right? So you can add your own affirmations. And now we're going to extend these affirmations to other people that we love. So you can start thinking of people in your family, let's say your children, your spouse, your parents. One by one, you can imagine them in your mind and say, may they be happy. May they heal. May they accept and love themselves unconditionally. I accept and love so-and-so person unconditionally. And then eventually while holding this pose, it's hard, right? So you saw my fingers started to bend. It's hard to hold this pose for long. So you can always close, move your hands and come back to it. And then you can extend this to people that you have found hard to forgive, that you feel that have hurt you. or you feel you have hurt somebody, then you can extend this forgiveness to them. Or you can say, I seek forgiveness from this soul, from this person. I forgive this person and I let go. So when you're finding it hard for us to let go of past relationships, people that have hurt us, done wrong to us, whatever it is, even the pandemic, even with the coronavirus, there's a lot of feelings that we're storing here. The anxiety, the fear, that's all heart chakra, right? That's all blocking your Shiv-Shakti energy. So what you do is, now we can say a prayer together with the open lotus. Remember, it's always in front of your chest. Don't let it go up or down. Hold it strong, and you're not resting it on your chest. It's away from your chest. Nice and strong lotus. And you can visualize it as a white, pure white or pink lotus. A lotus is a very pure flower, so it can stay pure despite being around muddy surroundings, right? So this is a symbol of purity of our heart. So we're going to say, I rise above the pandemic. You can say that I am at peace with my life. I trust that everything is going to work out fine. I trust in the higher order. Whatever affirmation that will make you feel relieved, that there's a reason for things happening the way they are. That everything is happening exactly the way it is, and I let go of my worry, I let go of fears, and you always want to replace that with positive thoughts. So you want to say, I accept and or invite peace, love, trust, faith, in this particular situation, right, with coronavirus or whatever. So just add your own affirmations to it, play around. And obviously, if you are interested in joining the chakra workshops, we do a lot of these fun mudras, exercises, yogasans, conversing and understanding which for us have been particular challenges in our lives. We even talk about deities that are regulating and connecting to each chakra. So it's a fun class. If you'd like to join, get in touch with me and I'll be happy to give you more information. Okay, this is Rima Desai. I hope this helped you. Bye-bye.